Alrighty, hello. How's it going, everybody? I'm Steve, K5ATA. Thank you for stopping by for the weekly live stream. Probably go ahead and warn you up front, probably not going to be the whole hour today. I've actually got a dead goat in the yard that probably feels better than I do right about now. And that goat's been there for a hot minute, like 9 months. Anywho, it is good to be here. Go ahead and get some of that obligatory YouTube junk out of the way. If y'all would, there is a subscribe button down below. Click that button. Click the bell if you haven't already. Would appreciate it. Helps the channel out and whatnot. If y'all would, also down below there is Patreon link and an Amazon affiliate link. Amazon stuff doesn't cost you anymore. Just kind of gets us a little slice of it for the Padawans and their shack at school. And Patreon if you just want to help support the channel and the Padawans as well. Also, and I'm going to be showing you something out of there here in a minute, the merch store is down there. It's that Shopify link, and I'm going to show you the coolest of the cool face masks. Of course, I probably should have had it a little earlier because I have the Rona. So, anywho, so that's that. That's all the obligatory junk out of the way. Scroll through there, see how everybody's doing. How y'all doing, man? Everybody doing okay? Let's scroll up. I saw some folks in here earlier. Steve's in the house, K04AFL. What's up, Steve? Andy. And yeah, before y'all start griping about the spelling of canceled and cancellation, that's my nod to my friends across the pond. So yes, I know here in America, we generally do it with one L, but we got a few of us from over there, so that's my nod to y'all. They do it with two L's. The dude's in the house, Ham Radio Dude. And if y'all are not subscribed to Ham Radio Dude, y'all need to go ahead and hit that control button or the command button and open another tab. And, somebody drop a link to him. That will make it easier. Head over there and make sure you subscribe to Ham Radio Dude's channel. He's a good dude, and he goes by Dude, so hey. Ape's in the house. Always good to have the ape man around, even if he drinks that watery stuff. Nuggets here. Andy is in the house here. Philip, good to have you, Philip. Ryan, how's it going, Ryan? Good to have you. Bill Crow, good to have Bill back here today. And don't think I missed anybody. Sterling, yeah, looking dapper. I don't know about that, Sterling. I'm looking kind of sickly, I think. But I'm glad the microphone's sounding good because I kind of cranked it up. I do need some advice on the camera, though. It's a new camera. I seem to be getting watched. See, I get these little hot spots where it kind of looks like it's see-through. I got to figure out some of the mechanics behind it. But ended up with getting I actually got it a little while ago and just now got around to getting it all set up in OBS and whatnot. It's a Logitech 920, so I think it looks better, except, I had to turn off that light because watch, if I bend just right, you can see into my head. It's that beautiful shine, I guess. But anywho, like I said, this is probably going to run a little shorter than normal because while I'm actually drinking coffee, and this is better than last time. It's the first pot of the day, and so I drank a cup, and it was kind of an experimental thing to see how it goes, and it stayed. So we'll see how that goes. Well, good, Abe, because I can't get it to work right in Zoom. It's way too wide in Zoom. I got to figure out how to jack with it in there. Hang on, I'm gonna give this a go. All right, so go ahead and kick off with the obvious stuff that everybody knows about. Hamvention. Okay. Had a little quick live stream the other day about it, but yeah, it is not happening in case, you've been living under a rock. But that's okay because YouTubers Bunch, we're quickly roping together our YouTubers Hamfest, and it's coming up, and y'all gonna have to help me with the date because I've kind of slept since then, but it's in May. I think it's the weekend before when Hamvention was gonna be. So y'all keep your eyes on that. That's in the works, and it was already kind of in the works anyway, and it just, the official, chop of Hamvention kind of spurted into a higher gear, I guess. So, it's hard to zero in. Yeah, I don't know if Sterling, I'm answering you. I don't know if I just need different lighting, more lighting. I changed the weekend after. Thank you, Ape. So it's going to be the weekend after. We're actually talking about that, Steve, the QSO party and whatnot. We've got, there you go, dude reminded me. It's Memorial Day weekend. So, which is, we're all probably going to be stuck at the house anyway, or in a park or whatever, and might as well play some radio. But anyway, back to the camera thing. I changed the little filters in the front of it to make them not so harsh, so I didn't look so ghostly. And it took care of a lot of the little spots. But like I said, see, I'm assuming y'all can see that I kind of have that old man looking skin. And while I'm old, I'm not that old. So, anywho, Greg, just got my congratulations. In fact, I'm going to talk about folks that need to go ahead and get that general and that extra, because you might not have noticed, but about every 11 years or so, the sunspots kind of do this little cycle deal, and it's starting to turn around a little bit. So if you don't have those HF privileges, you're definitely going to want to go ahead and pick those up, because when this thing peaks, and I think it's y'all help me out, I think it's 25 that it's going to peak. But it's starting to, 6 meters is opening up sometimes, 10 every now and then is open. Once that bad boy opens up, y'all, some of those rare ones that you can never get, they're going to be gettable. Is that a word? They're going to be gettable. So, go ahead. If you're a technician in the house, or maybe not licensed at all, this is your time. Not to mention that $35 fee. If you do it quickly, you can beat that $35 fee. It's up to you. Good to have you, man. Hey, Todd. I wish I could lie. Well, I could lie. Yeah, Todd, I'm feeling great, man. Thanks. Not so much. But anywho, so yeah, y'all definitely want to get on the bandwagon there and get that upgrade done. Save yourself the $35, and trust me, when 10 meters opens up, you're gonna appreciate it, because 10's a lot of fun when the bands are open. See, that stayed. That's a good thing. All right, so I'm going to swap some screenage around here. Well, Greg, I don't know exactly. From reading the something like 96 pages, well, I kind of skimmed the 96 pages looking for the important parts. It looks like they're going to have to give us 30 days notice before it starts. So they have to change their accounting system and whatnot. So, they're going to, I don't know where they're going to announce it, but supposedly they're going to announce that it's probably a good idea. You probably want to watch it with a mask just in case, but I've got the right mask for you. But they're supposed to give us 30 days notice before that fee starts. So you'll want to jump on it sooner rather than later. If your club doesn't have testing available, reach out to, one of the several folks that are doing online testing. There are several of them out there. Steve's in the house. He's a part of one of them. hamstudy.org/session. There are options out there. In fact, a couple folks at our club meeting last night that I attended by Zoom because I didn't want to spread the love, they've got their testing set up. One's going, I guess it's through W5YI, and they said it was in Texas. And the other one, I think, is going through Alaska VEC. So, there are ways to get it. So don't feel like you have to wait for whenever your club is ready to go, because, you want to beat the $35 crunch. So, all right, so let me rearrange some screenage here, because I got some stuff to show you. If I can remember where I put the screen. There it is. And I got to shrink myself because nobody wants to see me that big. I mean, I'm kind of big already, but Ooh, that's still too big. Okay, so that's the obvious headliner news. That's what everybody splayed all over the YouTubes yesterday or day before, whenever that was, saying, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to you. It's 2 days ago. So don't worry though, it'll happen next year. And as rough as it is, I was really looking forward to going to this one. We've got a camper. We were going to drag it up there. We were going to have a good time. Looking forward to meeting a bunch of you guys and whatnot. But it's okay. I'd rather be safe than sorry, especially after I've got a mild dose of it. And y'all, this Rona stuff sucks. My kiddo, she lost her taste and her smell, which I had fun with for a while. I mean, I was shoveling garlic and stuff down her. and that was kind of funny. But I mean, she couldn't even enjoy the taste of tacos, so of course I went and got Taco Bell just to kind of rub it in her face. But that's okay. I'm a loving dad. Anyway, so that's that one. But it's bigger than just that. If you look, and this is the ARRL website, evident by the fact that it says ARRL. They've got a list of Hamfests that have already been canceled for 2021. And right now it's just at 2 pages. So there's 13 of them. And this is just, I assume, the ones that, they keep on their website. Not going to count all the little bitty ones and whatnot. But, it's starting to add up. And we've got stuff canceled all the way, well, I think Hamvention's probably the latest one. Come on, I think I can. I think I can. It'll get there in a second. There we go. So it's... Oh, no, CPAC is the latest one in the year. So that's all the way in June. So stuff's already canceling all the way through June, which means, you're going to play radio, but you still want to go do stuff. So it's time to POTA or soda. Now, I'm not a soda person because we don't have any summits. But go do some POTA, man. All right. So this is the face mask. This is the mask that Ape should be wearing right now. You can grab one of those down at the link down below in there, but ham harder. So I got that just to make the kids at school ask what in the world that means. And then I haven't gotten to wear it at school yet because it came after I got the cue. But there's that. Just wanted to shamelessly plug that there. And next thing on the agenda tonight. And the FCC is apparently wanting to, or inviting comments. I don't know how receptive they always are to comments. But anyway, they want to increase the number of volunteer examiner coordinators. So they're going to start charging us, and they want more people to work for free. That makes a whole bunch of sense to me. But anyhow, we have 14 of them, and maybe it's me. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't know if, do we need more volunteer examiner coordinators? I mean, we have some folks in here who know some of these things, and y'all pipe up in the chat, but I mean, I don't seem to have any. I mean, we've got testing around me, and I kind of live out here ways, but are there pockets of places that they need more coordinators? I mean, are we not handling the capacity? I don't know what the motivation is for that. So, but anyhow, so you can go throw your 2 cents in there on that one and see, if they listen or not. They didn't listen too well on the $35 fee. So, yes. See, I don't see why we would. I mean, I'm just a little gear in a big machine, but I don't get it. I mean, unless is it as a result of all the people hang on, I need a sip of this. I don't know if it's a result of the people wanting online testing, but as far as I know, most places are, either already offering or in the process of figuring it out. The only one that I know of that's not working actively to try to figure it out at all is Laurel. But I don't see the need for it. In fact, my wife is probably going to take her general online, even though there's a testing coming up with our club. My wife is probably, and my daughter as well, is gonna take their test. Speaking of daughter, see, this is what happens when you have a loving daughter. She brought me a cookie, so which I'm not gonna even try to eat in front of you because that may not end well. But anyhow, so that's my thoughts on that. I don't see the need for it, but that's why I don't get paid the big bucks that they do. Another thing I wanted to point out, and as some of you know, I've started working in the evenings and whatnot in my off time from my regular job, doing some instructional design for the ARRL. And while I knew some of this stuff, let me find the button here. While I knew some of this stuff was here, and there's a whole bunch that we're going to be adding to and changing, I thought it was kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all. So if you go to the ARRL website, and I think you have to be a member to get to it. I'm not entirely positive, but you click webinars, and then there's a spot there where there's a schedule of webinars you can go and ask questions and whatnot. A call for speakers. If you have something that you just want to present and do a webinar with them, that's where you do that. But if you click the recorded webinars, and I've already got it open over here, it takes you out to there. So if there's something that you're looking for, or you just don't have enough ham radio content, there are quite a few of them in here already. And then a lot of these are going to be developed into larger courses and stuff like that for varying levels. But I wanted to point that out. That's, there's some good stuff in some of these. And, like this one, for example, if anybody knows about grounding and bonding, is going to be Ward Silver, and he does a great job in that one. So, but anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there, let you know that that's something that I kind of sort of knew was there, and now that have cause to dig around there a whole bunch more, I was like, wow, there's a whole lot more to that than I thought there was. So, anywho, so that's that on that. So let's check and see what's everybody up to in the chat today. They know better than we do. I guess I always talking about the VEs. I will go ahead and throw this out here. I have a paint can. Ooh, if I can get it in front of the camera. Empty. My wife said, well, can you just, use one that you pour out? And I was like, that looked kind of ghetto. And then some resistors. If you don't have yours yet, you need to go get them, because the dummy load build is actually got pushed back a week. So if you're one of those folks that's out there saying, oh no, I hadn't gotten my stuff to build the dummy load, and y'all help me out. I think it's on, is it Kyle's channel we're hosting that on? I think it's Kyle's channel. There's still time to get them. So I ordered these dudes on eBay, and I had them in like 4 days. So, oops, as I dropped them. Yeah, it was pushed a week, so that's what I'm saying. So if you're one of those folks, you're like, oh no, I don't have mine, there's still time. So go get yours. You can order those on eBay. You can get those at Lowe's or Home Depot, or I guess you can order it on Amazon if you really want to. I guess. I don't know. And other than that, there's not a whole lot else you need. You need like a bulkhead connector for an SO239, and I forget how many feet. You need some like 16 gauge solid copper wire, some baby oil. Except unless you're like, some of these folks that are going to use bacon fat just because they like the smell of breakfast every time they got to test something out. But it doesn't take a lot, and it's going to be a fun little build. I think you need a drill to punch a hole in it. So it'll be a lot of fun. It's on Kyle's channel, so y'all keep looking for that. And yeah, Steve's got extra resistors. So if resistors are the one, you got a quart of baby oil. I thought you were doing bacon fat, bro. But if you're one of those folks that you hadn't, I wonder if that's the medicine I was supposed to take earlier. I better not. Go ahead and jump in now. So, yeah, T.O.'s posting the link to it. So, there's the build session. Go ahead and get that down there now. Key down, breakfast is ready. Yeah, I'm not sure that would go well in the house. I don't know about your house, T.O., but if it started smelling like bacon in here every single time, she'd probably wonder. That should be entertaining. I just have in fact, in my, I guess, not so sane self, I don't know. I guess I didn't remember baby oil, and I got vegetable oil. I'm wondering if that's going to work just as well, or, oil's oil, right? I mean, I've got some old diesel oil out there. It's kind of black, but, does it really matter what kind of oil we use? CQ bacon. So, but yeah, let's scroll through, see who we got. Anybody new pop in? Is this bacon in use? Burr Bass. Okay, am I saying that right, bud? I'm not sure if I am or not. But, so, yep, any oil will work. So that cheap vegetable oil should work just fine. Yep, Kyle heard his name. He's like, Norm. Oh, so, Marty, good to have you. Good to have you. So I'm gonna turn this thing off because you know what? Ooh, y'all can see my messy desktop. Because everybody likes a messy desktop. Now I gotta make myself big again because you know. Whoa, not that big. All right. So, what's a good name? Norm's a good name. If you want a high flashpoint, set your house on fire. No, it's. Well, I guess it could be if you want to melt your bacon fat fast. It's probably a good idea, Ape. We don't want to know about all that. So, but Kyle KF. Oh, okay. So you're the Kyle Army. I got you now. I'm a little slow on the uptake today. You know, I've been dumping so much junk on that desktop the last couple days with all this new stuff that it's. I needed to spend some time just organizing it because, you know, now I'm having to use GoToMeeting and GoToWebinar and stuff that it's not hard. It's just different than what I'm used to and stuff. So, Joseph, good to have you. Is MC queuing for bacon? It doesn't sound wrong. It sounds like breakfast. So, just need some eggs to go with it. Also, we've got. Is it every week on Josh's channel or is it every other week? Y'all help me out with that one. That we're doing the Ham Nation. I think it's every week, isn't it? Waiting for the chat to roll to let me know. Sometimes water based is best. Need to be able to wash it off. All right, that's a little much. So got to be careful how far down that road you go with the ape. I'm gonna pull that schedule up and look because I gotta know. Yep, looks like he's every week. So yeah, Ham Nation will be. In fact, nah, I'm not gonna. Ham Nation will be. Well, it's on the schedule for. Is it? Did I look at that wrong just now? What's today? It shows him on the schedule after me. Ape, you're the man with the schedule. Is Mr. Nass coming on after me? Every fourth, right? So I don't know. All I know is that odds of me staying awake that long are pretty slim today. So, well, Ape says it's every week. So whether Josh is ready or not, hey Josh, you're on in 38 minutes, bud. Hope you're ready. So, if not, I'll just start sending him messages saying, hey man, Ape said you're on and you weren't here. What's up with that? Might be entertaining. Took the Jericho 705 out to the park the other day and played some QRP POTA in the snow. Just so you know, that sucks. It was cold, and it's like nowhere near cold like TO cold. TO gets like 4-degree cold. I mean, it was like 28-degree cold, and I went with 2 butt cheeks and I left with 1 because 1 froze off. But and yep, there you go, TO. Ham Radio Dude and TO are gonna have the FT8 off, and when is that coming up, TO? We have their little contest going there. Nobody submitted a schedule correction form. Man. Well, everybody but Ape is saying every other week, but you know, if Josh didn't submit the proper paperwork, then you know, we're expecting him to be live in 37 minutes now. So, yeah, well, that's I get that, Daniel, but you know, we're going to hold Josh to it because he didn't submit the paperwork to the Ape. So, it's 70 there. So, you're a 6 call. I assume you're in California somewhere, Marty. I don't even know what it is here. Honestly, I can't tell what my temperature is. It's been up and down all day, so I don't know if it's hot or cold or just right. So, all right, so FT8 off tomorrow, kicks off Thursday Night Ham Radio, which if you're not going to a Monday Night Ham Radio and Thursday Night Ham Radio, why not? There's good times in there. Always some good content coming up in there. Ham Nation is every other week to start. Yeah, well, I think we should freak him out and start texting him now and whatnot. Say, hey, everybody's waiting. Where you at? But yeah, because I imagine he doesn't even have the stream made or anything. So there's nowhere even to go to post in the chat and harass him that he would never see anyhow. So the FT8 off now. FT8 offs are typically earlier than I've been able to get home. So I have not seen as many of those as I wanted to. I guess I need to catch up on those. Josh mentioned at the end of the live stream last week it was every other week. So some people in the chat complain. Well, yeah, that happens sometimes. There's some folks that that's what makes their world go round. And, just kind of look at them and say, hey, glad you liked the video. Yeah, everybody go start pinging Josh in his Discord saying, Ape said that you're on in 30 minutes, man. Where's the link? So, I am home tomorrow. Am I home? Well, I have to be home tomorrow. Duh. I know I go to whatever meeting, but that's in the morning. So, yeah, I'm home tomorrow, as far as I know. So, I can't really go anywhere. So, I can go to the park as long as, I don't breathe on anybody. But that's about it. I went by the park for Curtis in the house. Yep. So no excuse tomorrow. I can go, unless I won't be at the park that late. I can tell you that. I went for a few minutes today just to get out, and I got tired of being cooped up that long. And it started out hot and then it got really cold, but that's okay. I needed to take a picture or two for the portable day, which is next Monday. It's the next theme night. I am correct, right? It's next Monday, the 20, whatever that is. It's all about portable stuff. So, that means I actually have to do FT8. I've not done FT8 in a minute. So, of course, it's I have the 7300 here, so I guess I can plug it in and figure it out. But I've never even plugged it up and made it go. So. Everybody says that thing, you just kind of plug it in and it's ready to go. Is that about right? Sweet. Okay, then. Well, then I might just do that. But, anywho, so, anybody else doing anything? I'm not going to stay on this very long because I'm kind of spiraling in a hurry and Misa no feel so good. Yep, Monday Night Ham Radio is portable night. And it's not just a bunch of POTA stuff from what I understand. So it should, it's not real ham radio. So is that kind of like DMR and D-Star and stuff? No, it's not real radio because it uses the internet. But anywho, so let's see. We get anybody else in here? Yeah, Curtis, how many states do you have now he just got his general. In fact, he just got on HF at Christmas. He got a little G90, and he's got, I think he said 30 states or something like that. He's chasing the POTA people, and he actually got his first DX too. I forget where it was though, but making it look hard, sandbagging, watching YouTube. You still here, Curtis? Earth to Curtis, Bueller, Voodoo Economics. So, alrighty. Well, like I said, I'm not feeling all that hot, so I'm not going to keep this thing rolling all that long. I just didn't want to cancel and be like, later, we need Julian on. But, hey, Dennis, 31 states. So Curtis is at 31 states, so that ain't too bad. Now, do you have North Dakota? I got an email from a dude in North Dakota today. He says there are 10. He kind of told me I was wrong when I said there are only 8. Hams in North Dakota. He said, no, I'm wrong. There are 10. So there are 10 of them in North Dakota, so you should be able to get one of them. That's right, Belize. I should know that because I talked to the dude for you there. But, yeah, Dennis, I'm not making it very long. We're a Rona-filled household here, and it's well, I can put it to you this way. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? There was one day in the last couple of days I didn't even make a pot of coffee. So that should tell you something. So I'm actually able to consume it so it's not so bad. But I thought I was kind of over the hump, and then today I started getting all fevery again. So, but I don't go back to work until next Wednesday. So, yep, I'm keeping the coffee down. And like I said, the child unit brought me a cookie to eat, and they look really good, but I'm afraid to do that on camera. So, I heard North Dakota. Well, North Dakota evaporates anyway. I mean, when there are only 10 people, it's kind of the way it goes. And, yeah, I'll just tell you, like I said, I did not even get a bad dose of it because, I hear about people that, well, shoot, at school, we've lost 3 staff members at school, 3 at school that to the Rona. And so I definitely didn't get a bad dose of it, but it's still it's not the most pleasant experience in the world. I at least didn't lose my taste, so that would suck. But yeah, and if you have not caught 86DM's podcast, Hand'em Thoughts, you need to catch it. He had the tech prepper on today. I heard he likes being called TP. That's just, just call him TP. But had him on for an episode today. So y'all, it's available on pretty much everywhere that you can get podcasts. So y'all need to make sure you head over there and get him we all need to see projectile vomit. No, you really don't, because there's a lot of stuff on this desk right now. That would be bad. Ghost pepper. I haven't lost my taste though, T.O. I can still taste. I tried to tell the child unit to do that little Pocky 1 chip thing, and I was even going to buy the chip because they're like $20 a chip. And but she was able to still. It was weird. She said she can't taste it, but she can still feel the spice. So I don't know how that works, but I know it was legit because like I was pouring garlic basically down her throat, and I mean it was like that apple cider vinegar. No telling what I did to her intestinal tract for that first day or two. But yeah, Joseph, it's a great podcast, and if you just started listening, you've got a few episodes to catch up. I forget, Dennis, what number y'all on? But did I just dab? I seriously doubt I just dabbed. I can dab. My kids love it when I embarrass them by dabbing and stuff like that. But I'll do the challenge. If everybody else does it, I'll do it. I know Josh won't have a problem with it. He eats some spicy stuff. I think it's going to be like Ape. Ape drinks beer you can't even taste, so I don't think he's in on it. So he's on 27, so y'all have 27 episodes to catch up on if you're just now picking up on the podcast. So good thing is you really don't have to listen to them in order because, it's not like a series of anything. But different guests that he has on there, and I heard he had a really cool bald guy on there once or twice too. So yeah, who's in for the 1 chip challenge? We can do that. We'll have to open up a Zoom and make everybody do it at once. I guess we're gonna have to make them open the package on the Zoom so we don't have any cheaters. Yeah. So Dennis is saying they all do well standalone. So, and they are. It's a really good. There you go. Good. Phillips followed it. Yep, start catching up. Oh, Nugget's in. So we'll definitely let you in there, Nugget. No milk is too spicy for me. I don't believe in milk after spicy. If it can't be tamed with coffee, it doesn't deserve to be tamed at all. So we should do that. We should go ahead and set that up. So maybe Ape, are you in? Ape might have gone to make water. But so that's the whole point, Crow. You're supposed to feel it. Don't worry, you'll feel it twice if you're lucky. But all right. So anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and break out of here because I can't. Ape's in. So you gonna wash it down with that water that you drink all the time, 6 gold medal water. So we'll have to arrange that. Everybody got to order the chip. It's the Pocky chip. Now, you can't get the little bag of chips, though. you've got to get the one that's like one chip in a container. It's like $17 or something crazy like that. So we're gonna have to throw it in the Discord. There you go. You know, it can be a great ending to a theme night kind of thing. We can have a theme night, how we sometimes have little after happy hours or whatever you want to call them. You know, wrap ups. Have a wrap up where everybody jumps in and just boom, they kill it. So it is the death chip. We're probably gonna feel it, but that's okay. All right, folks. So I'm gonna get, because I'm just ready to get. Yeah, it's a $30 chip, and I appreciate y'all being here, and you know, y'all take care. Remember, all those buttons down below helps us out, helps the Padawans out, and y'all take care. And I hope to see y'all.